Okay, so welcome back, and in this video we're going to talk about how to handle decimals, because decimals are rational numbers, right? So in this case here, again, we're going to perform the indicated operation. We're going to use the rules that we learned before about multiplying, dividing, adding and subtracting signed numbers. We're just applying it to decimals now, okay? So now here I've got negative 5.32 plus negative 3.24. So again, I notice that the same sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them. I'm going to ignore the signs, add them as positive numbers, right? I'm taking the absolute value of both numbers. I'm going to add them like I normally would add decimals, and then I'm going to keep the sign, which is negative. So in this case here, it's going to just be 5.32 plus 3.24, and this gives me 8.56. And since they're both negative, the answer is negative. Okay. Now here I've got a subtraction. So now I'm taking this number minus this number. Now here I'm going to change it into an addition problem using the rules we learned before. So I'm going to change this to a plus, and I'm going to change the sign of this number to the opposite, which in this case is plus. So now I've got two numbers, the same sign, so they're both positive. So I can just add them easily. So 8.5 plus 3.7, which gives me 12.2. Okay? Now, what about this one? Here, I've got multiplication. So remember the rules for multiplication when signed numbers are involved. So opposite signs gives you a negative answer, right? So opposite signs gives you a negative product. So I'm going to multiply, right? So again, how do we multiply numbers? Decimals, right? We ignore the decimal point and we multiply like they're whole numbers, and then we count the number of decimal places we have to go. So in this case here, I'm going to go 391 times 71. Okay, so again, you can do this in your calculator. So 7 times 3 is 21, right? So we got 21,000, and then 63, right? 6,300, and then 70. And then we've got 1 times that, which is 391. And then if we add them, we get 27,761. Now, since they're opposite signs, the answer is negative. And since I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places, I have to count 1, 2, 3 decimal places. And so the answer becomes negative 27.761. And I'm done. Now, what about this one? Here I've got this divided by this. Well, remember, a negative divided by negative is positive. So the answer has to be positive, right? They have the same sign, so we know that they're going to be, the quotient is going to be positive. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to do 1.2 divided by 0.4, which, by the way, if I multiply the top and the bottom by 10, right, is equivalent to 12 over 4, which is equal to 3. And so the answer is 3. Okay? Have a great day.